welcome to today's e-learning class. I am Mrs. Hope. Our subject for this moment is agricultural science and the topic is farm records. Over the week, we will be looking at poultry, definition of poultry, examples of poultry, importance of poultry, and then even signs of AL in chicken. But today, we are looking at farm record. By the end of this topic, you should be able to define farm record and then state the importance of farm record. What is farm record? Farm records are defined as the record of all the activities that take place on the farm within a period of time. Record of all the farm activities that take place on the farm within a period of time. A farmer needs to keep farm record so that at the end of the farming season, he will be able to give accurate account of the activities in his farm. When he keeps farm record, at the end of the farming season, he will be able to give accurate record of all the activities in his farm. Farm records are recorded in the farm's notebook or in the farmer's computer. Farm record can be done on a daily basis, weekly, monthly, or even yearly basis. Before we look at the importance of farm record, I want to show you an example of farm record. But before I show you that example of farm record, let me show you a record kept by a teacher over a particular child to show you how important farm record is. This is a child's report card. It is a record kept by a teacher. Why did she keep this record? She kept this record in order to tell the parents how the child performed throughout the term, to show the parents what the child scored in each subject. When you take a close look at it, you can see the child performance in mathematics, English, agric science, social studies, in fact in all the subjects, and even the total average score. The teacher kept this record so as to tell the parents how the child performed throughout the term. Then I will now show you a farm record for you to know how important a record is. But before then, let me show you a farmer keeping record of his poultry beds. This farmer is keeping record of his poultry bed. Now let me show you what he wrote down in his notebook after keeping record. This is exactly what farm record looks like, and we explain. In the farm record, you have the date, you have the number of layers. Remember, we talked about layers and broilers when we did poultry. Then you have number of eggs, the weight, and then remark. Now, the first day, on the 1st May 2008, that farmer had 500 layers. And then that particular day, the 500 layers laid 420 eggs. And the weight of all the eggs is 231 kg, and each egg weighed 55 grams. On the second day, the farmer also kept record. 2nd May 2008, he still had 500 layers, and the 500 layers laid 410 eggs. The weight was 226, and so on. So that means when you look at, you see, he also recorded on the 3rd, on the 4th also. Remember, I said that the record can be kept either on daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly basis. It's very important to keep record so as to know how you are faring, whether you are making profit or loss. Now let's look at the importance of farm record. 1. Farm record provides brief history of the farm. It provides brief history of the farm. 2. Farm record helps for the future planning of the farm activities. The future planning of the farm activities. Farm production and sales. That is what the farmer sold after the production of the particular thing. 3. It helps the farmer to know the production strength and weaknesses of their farm. 4. They show the types of work done in the farm, just as when I showed you the record of the child, what the child scored in agric, social study, and all the subjects. Also, farm record does the same thing. 5. They can be used for obtaining bank loan. If a farmer wants to obtain loan from the farm, it is his farm record that will help the people that will give him loan to know whether they should give him that loan that he is asking for. 6. They are useful for purpose of tax paying and so on and so forth. Remember that I said from beginning that farm record are defined as the record of all the activities that takes place in the farm over a period of time, and the record can be kept on weekly basis, daily basis, monthly basis, or even yearly basis. And keeping of farm record help the farmer to do what? To provide brief history of the farm. It can help the farmer to obtain loan, and then tell the farmer whether he's making profit or is not. This is where we draw the curtain for today. Thank you for lending me your ear. But don't forget to log into Class Dojo for my assignments. See you and enjoy the rest of the week. Bye.